Hi there. I'm taking a second here. I'm in what I affectionately call the shack. This is my home office, which is basically a Home Depot shed in my backyard. But I want to take a second here and just address the church. I know Pastor Cooley will be sending out some posts via Facebook and via Realm and all the available social media. I'm going to restrict my comments to just our church here in Realm. And just had a thought here. What is today? Today is Thursday. No, it's not. Today is Friday, the 20th. So we've been dealing with this COVID-19 thing. Everybody's kind of maintaining some quarantine. We've had it's just an unusual time. So I just had a thought here a moment ago. I thought just to share it with you. And, I was thinking, I remember when I was in junior high, and we took some class time back then, and we watched the movie War of the Worlds. Not the new one with Tom Cruise and stuff. This was the original 1953 version. So it was based on the H.G. Wells novel, which, by the way, was written in 1898, and then it was made infamous by the CBS Live radio drama that was aired as something of a prank that was played on Halloween Eve in 1938. Orson Welles produced that radio drama. I say it was infamous because for people who tuned in late, they thought this was an actual news broadcast of an alien invasion. So millions of people panicked as they listened to this. Some committed suicide. Of course, at the end of the movie, this is a spoiler alert for those of you who somehow have missed this story since its 1898 publication for some reason. But at the end of the movie, it basically ends very abruptly when these unbeatable, all-powerful aliens are brought down, not by anything that we did to defeat them, not by our mighty militaries around the globe, but they were brought down by an unseeable, unviewable, tiny germ. All of their power was humbled by a little germ. Now, I'm not a biologist. I don't know anything about microbial life forms. And I don't know if what killed them was some bacteria or virus or some other mixture. I don't think the story went into that. And my point is this, that power is often unexpectedly humbled from the least likely source. And the last several weeks have been humbling indeed for many. No military on earth can stop this COVID-19. No medical wisdom, no educational degrees have stopped its spread. It's humbling. The world has been humbled. And that's just how God wants us. We don't like to be humbled. We have the idea that to be independent, to be self-reliant, to be self-made and self-sufficient, to be the captain of our own souls is somehow heroic. Well, not in God's view. Because the reality is this. We're really none of that. We're not independent. We're not self-reliant. We never have been, and we never will be. And I think that pandemic is clearly showing that. 3 days without Kroger, we got panic. Sometimes the enemy, or sometimes our own flesh, or sometimes it's just natural evils that happen in this world. Sometimes they beat the stew out of us. And we're humbled as fast as a Martian alien invasion in the War of the Worlds. We're not to be standing with the posture of ourselves, kind of, bracing ourselves against the wind, against the storm, and with some kind of mindless resolve to take on all comers. We don't have a mindless resolve. What we have as Christians is a hope-infused courage. We have a courage not found in our strength, but in God's strength being made manifest in our weakness. We have a courage that is infused with hope because we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good. So be humble. Don't fear. Let your love of God have hope arise in you, knowing that all things, that's everything, okay? Health, kids, jobs, relationships, finances, everything works together for good for those who are called according to his purpose. So Grace Church, spend some time with God. Are you called according to his purpose? So you have great, great hope. God is strong, so you don't have to be. What you have to do is run the race. Run the race and run it to win. Talk to you soon. God bless.